Dr. Dugast here with you a few minutes today. So today we're talking about instant confidence, resilience, and fulfillment while you're at the office or while you're at work. Is that even possible? Well, I want to say that it is. I have 30 years of experience with mindfulness and ways of clearing the subconscious. And so I'm going to give you one of my favorite tools today, a tool that a lot of people use, CEOs, employees, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, to get back to the ultimate, most precious and powerful currency we all have access to, which is your own resourcefulness. So are you ready for this? I want to ask you, this isn't going to be very long, so I want to ask you to just drop whatever you're doing right now and give yourself the gift of the next few minutes. Are you ready for this? Great. So I'm going to give you a step that I call the BBC step, and it's infinitely simple. It's a step that is going to allow you to feel instantly confident, instantly resilient, and build on the fulfillment that you can experience while you're at work. Because a lot of people, unless you're actually working in alignment with your full passion and your full gifts, and you're really having fun every hour of the day, and even if you're having all that, you'll benefit from the step I'm going to teach you. But unless you feel all of that, a lot of people feel that they're only living at the weekend. So that really means that they're only living 2 days a week. And let me tell you, I mean, this life of yours is very precious, okay? You may be coming back, but just in case you're not, depending on your belief, let's say that we're going to extract as much as we can from this life of yours so that you plug into your own maximum resourcefulness. Are you in for that? Say yes if you are. It'll help the exercise to be anchored in your own body. Great, thank you. So bring up in your mind something that usually has the power to irritate you very quickly. So something you find annoying, something you find irritating, something that bugs you immediately. You were fine, and then when you see that thing, you feel angry, or you feel resentful, or you feel overwhelmed. So go ahead and bring up that thing in your mind. It could be waiting in line at the red light. It could be your employees one more time didn't produce the whatever you needed on time, the report. It could be your boss who has the habit of sending you a last minute email at 5 to 6 of getting this done yesterday. Anything at all that you want. And by the way, if you're not in an office, if you're not at work, if you're a parent, you're also going to benefit from that. So go ahead. Bring up that one thing that you find really irritating. Got it? Great. Now, imagine that you're there and you're choosing, instead of reacting straight away, which is what we all do, right? Until we train our own mind, until we have a mind shift to be able to know what else to use and actually do it. What we do is react. So we get angry, and a thought follows an emotion always, and so we feel what we think and we think what we feel, right? So you're in front of that irritating things, and this time you're going to do something different. This time you're just watching the breath going in and out of your lungs, just for a fraction of a second. You're just coming back to your own internal resource of simply breathing. So you're watching the breath. So go ahead and do that right now. Can you actually pay attention to your own breathing mechanism and observe it? Of course you can. And let's extend this a little bit further. And I'm asking you to pay attention to your feet in your shoes. Or maybe you're not wearing shoes right now. That's okay. So you can feel the carpet under your feet, or the floorboard, or the shoes, or the slippers. And if you are actually in the office right now, and even though you may be on the 22nd floor, know that you're still connected with the ground, because this building, has foundations that reach deep into the ground. So this is how you're going to ground yourself, by simply paying attention to your feet. So basically, being aware that your feet are there without looking at them, without touching them physically. Can you do that? Of course you can. So you're paying attention to your breath, and you're paying attention to your feet. Two things are happening. You're diverting the crazy amount of reaction and, mental reaction, which always brings on an emotional reaction. You're opting to reconnect with you first. Whatever you'll say in a second, or whatever is going to come out of your mouth, or whatever action you're going to choose to do, it's going to have a very, very different energetical charge behind it once you've reconnected with yourself. So the breath, and then the feet. And you're just taking 1 or 2 or 3 breaths before you go into taking action or saying what you want to say. And this is called the BBC step. I use it all the time with very, very busy entrepreneurs, with a couple of millionaire clients of mine right now, CEOs, mothers, fathers, anybody who needs to access resourcefulness right in the moment that they need it. I guarantee you that if you're willing to use that on a daily basis, try it just for today, right? Use everything that usually annoys you as an anchor to practice your BBC. So when you drive home, while you're at the office, while you do whatever you do, include the pleasurable or things you really enjoy. If you're getting on well with the practice, you can add to the things that bug you, the things that delight you, right? And every time they happen, choose to reconnect with your own resourcefulness. This is your BBC step: body, breath, connection. That's it. You can let me know how you got on. I'd love to hear from you. I run a course once a year, which is called Connecting the Dots. That's the name for the general public. And in offices and organization, it's also known as mindfulness and resilience, modern mindfulness and ultimate resilience for personal and professional success. So the course only goes on once a year online. Or of course, if you want to work with me right now, I do an intensive training where you get all my material and my support. Either way, you can register to the website. I'll put the link below, drdugast.com or corporatemindfulness.ie. And you can register for the newsletter, and you will be notified when I do a free webinar or more of these short podcasts. But I want to know if you're finding benefit in using the BBC. And if you are, you can drop me a line, let me know how you got on. And I would love to hear from you. Until then, have a great day. Enjoy your level of fulfillment, confidence, and resilience on the increase. Bye for now.